ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Yep, checking it's Friday. It is indeed Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Today, we are staying with this lovely individual who seems lower. Why is she so blurry? Why is she appearing so blurry? What happened? Hey, your guts. Welcome in. Oh, there we go. Okay, weird. It is Friday. I'm doing all right. How are you? Sun being reflected onto me from the side building. Hope you're doing well. And today we're continuing with our lovely character. We gotta get an attack. We gotta get attacks going. We gotta get the projectile going. We gotta get the attacks going. Yeah. This should be interesting. So I guess I should just load a blender. I haven't loaded a blender. You okay today? That's good to hear. Yeah, I can. I also today I successfully did my test of like how do you create masks dynamically with for PCG biomes, and I think it's a complete success. So, yeah, I'll be showing that. I can do a little mini preview if you guys want. Yeah, it's pretty simple to set up, honestly. Because I was like, when I thought about it, I was like, this should be simple to do. Assuming I'm thinking about it right. Yeah, it was. It was simple to do. So, yeah. Yeah, everyone should be able to do it for any system, basically, that they have. like it's not perfect. Like there's still like some, you know, edges between borders that if you really wanted to do it properly, you'd want to clean up afterwards. But that's clean up afterwards. That's not like the majority of it is done. So yeah. Here, I'll show a quick demo of it because I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, I need to open a 5.4 because the beauty of landscapes is all the textures effectively are just projected top down. It's all top down, like height maps, top down, texturing, everything's top down. There's a way to do like fix the blending and whatever, but either way, right? It's all projected from top down. Makes it very easy. That means, oh, I can just click a checkbox and either have my regular layered landscape, or I can have it show me the masks on the material. And you see, it's not perfect, right? There's this in between here, so it's not like it has a little bit of incorrectness where it tries to blend between them on the edge. But in theory, if you wanted to, you could use that, you know, in the as a mask. But effectively, I mean, this is it. This is the mask. This is what you. This is that picture. And if I give you a hint of it, see how it changes? See how it dynamically changes? Yep. So that should give you the idea of how this is being done. But yeah, very simple to set up. And then when you're done, you have your full thing that you can just reuse to place PCG with. So yeah, this is one of the free files from Epic. Not from Epic, from somebody that posted it on Epic Marketplace. And we need to go and clean this up and remove like all of this basically, and I just want the material and then migrate that over to a new project. Yeah, it's works. I can even customize the colors. So if I want to be something else that's not red. Ta-da! I can make it any color I want. And it updates. See? And then right click, create static texture. Done. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Yep. So then you have this. You could be sRGB or not, depending on. Probably this one's probably not sRGB. Either way, there's the texture. Okay, but we're not here for this. We're not here for this. This is fun and all, but not here for this. We're here for this lovely lady. Here to have her throw daggers today. Specifically this dagger. So let's start with our actual attacks. We gotta go straight shot attack first. Solutions with a 50 bits. You're not late. You're not late at all. I appreciate it. I appreciate the 50 bits. Welcome, welcome. We're just getting started with we're doing throw. I think throw A is one of the regular ones. Let's find out. Yeah. And I could probably just cut it off at 30. Yeah, 30 is fine. Well, we're doing a 3D, and then we're rendering out as pixel art, as per usual. So, I get it all set up right now in 3D, and then swap it over to pixel art. As per usual. This one. It was easier to find the right ones. Yes. Items 01. Ooh, that's not items 01. It's this one. There we go. These are not body. Which ones were these? At arm's length? No. Items? I don't remember which ones these were. I thought there were. Is it? It's not body. Oh, it's body 1. Mistake. It was body 1. And we have body 2. Other body 2. This body 2. There we go. The eye should be relatively easy. Okay, dreadlocks. Wait, was the dreadlocks normal? Or it's going to take me a moment to reselect these proper ones. It's these. And when I do, we'll be all good. This is... Oh, this is the body. I remember. It went back to body. Is it body? Oh, no. I don't remember which part this was. Is it not body? Ah, here we go. It was items. It was just items 1. God damn is the problem of them making so many materials on this character. Too many materials on this character. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting oh, this one's body. This is item. Oh no, these are feathers. They're invisible for some reason. We don't care about the mouth. Is this the item? Once I do these, get back to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's 2. Not 2, 3. What's this 2? 3. 3. This is 4. There we go. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Lack of documentation, I see. I don't do documentation. As someone that is absolutely terrible at writing at reading documentation, I'm terrible at writing documentation. Because I can't read documentation. You can tell me what it is, but I'm a visual person. I will learn visually. I can read it 20 times, but I'll still not understand it. It'll still not be good enough. Show me once in 5 seconds, then let me, instead of having me read for 10 minutes. Like, even a small GIF is better to me than a page of documentation. Well, I'm gonna write down. I memorize them all. Like, I memorized most of them. Good enough. I'll need to do this once, like, per thing. I don't need to do that many of them. It'll take me longer to write the documentation than it will to actually utilize all the stuff. I can't be bothered. Not for this. This is too one of. Where's she taking this dagger out of? Just thin air. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Also, I just realized that's a snake head. That's a snake head dagger. That's cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah, let's save this. Attacks. Throw. And we should be... Ooh, do we need this much room? I don't think we need this much room for this one. I think we can get away with... can we? This is probably the highest we are dealing with. Oh. That is the highest. And let's go with sideways. Ooh, this one we might need to keep it larger then. Let's see, if I went to the camera... Yeah, it becomes cut off. Yeah, we'll keep it as is. I don't need to do, to be fair, I don't need to do, you know what? Let's try for the first time. We'll do 4.4. We'll cut the verticality in half. Okay, so it'll be like that. So if I render it, there we go. There's no reason for the top. As much as I like it, keeping it square, I mean, this is easy. There you go. Problem solved. So, cool. Okay, if we go back to 0 rotation. Yeah, we're still fine here. Yep, still fine. Yeah. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that is going to be our throwing animation. So this is for Zorla. Attacks. Let me see where it is. Attacks, throw A. With a underscore, yes. Go! Hey, Gregory, welcome back. You can't derail me. There were never any rails to begin with. You can't derail something that has no rails. It's not possible. Okay, this one's gonna take a moment. Right, I forgot that because of all the materials, it takes a moment to do this. Characters. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys doing well. Do you have a problem where you make everything about your interest and trying to stay interested in the things that other people are interested in? You don't have to be interested in other people's stuff. But if you're not interested in this stuff, then usually you don't surround yourself with stuff you're not interested in. At least I don't. If I'm not interested in something, I'm not going to be there looking at it. It's like the thing I don't understand, some people online, I'm not saying this is you, some people like do hate watching, where they hate someone so much and then so they will watch them. What? Why? If you don't like something, so don't engage with it and your problem goes away. I don't understand. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Like, if there's something going on you don't like, okay, bye. Easy. It's already hard enough to pay attention to things you are interested into. I mean, yeah, like I'm a very simple person. At least if I like don't enjoy something, I'm not gonna continue doing it. I've never rage quit a game, for example, because I might get annoyed at a game, and at that point I will stop playing the game because I'm not having fun anymore. Right? It's the same thing. I don't understand why would I want to push, like, I'm playing the game to have fun. So if I'm not having fun anymore, why am I still playing the game? It's the same thing, but I know a lot of people rage for quests. You rage quit Cat Quest 2 a few minutes ago? But why did you get to the point where you rage quit? Like, that's the question is, you were not having fun, so why did you continue playing? Right? I think when you can answer that question, it becomes a lot. Everything becomes a lot simpler. And for me, yeah, I'll get annoyed and then I'll stop. Because your deep end game, you have this weird need to run up all the scores after. I mean, okay, but you're not having fun, so right? If I need to do something, if I'm not having fun doing it, and it's not a necessity, I just don't do it. But I mean, everyone's different. Yeah, but if you rage quit, that means you got to the point where you had to rage quit, right? So that means you already gone too far. You should never have gone to the point where you had to rage quit. Just quit regularly. Just put it down. Like, okay, I'll come back when I'm like, you know, feeling like I'll take it on again. But that's just me. You're not really angry, but I mean, the words rage quit has the word rage in it. If you're not angry, you're not rage quitting. By definition of the word rage. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of freaking Twitch bans. I hate the term. Twitch doesn't ban people. Twitch suspends people. There's a word for it. The word is called suspension, which means being removed for a certain period of time. Ban means permanent. They are two different words, and that's why they exist. Why is everyone calling it a 1 week Twitch ban? It's not a Twitch ban. It's a Twitch suspension. I hate it. It's one of my pet peeves on that. Why? I have mild pet peeves, so I'm like, all over the place. Oh, they're still saying Dracathrac. Oh, whatever. I need to rebind it. Just gonna change this here. Even though it doesn't matter at all, because I rename it afterwards. But again, I'm not saying for you to do anything different. I'm just saying how it is for me. Where I'm like, I've never rage quit because of that. I remember the last time, like I stopped myself was I was playing, there's like a Minecraft MMO. I forget what it's called. It's like basically a Minecraft MMO. And someone really wanted me to try it. Windcraft, I think it's called. Someone really wanted me to try it, and I did because I like MMOs. And I tried it for a bit, and there was a place where it's just you need to jump down, and I tried jumping, and it's like, no, you can't jump here, and restart you from the very beginning. No, you can't jump here. And like it did that like 5-10 times. I'm like, okay, I'm done playing the game. Because I wasn't having fun anymore. I could have kept pushing it, and I would be like, and I would just been more and more annoyed until I rage quit. But like, yeah, I'm not having fun anymore. That's just annoying. I'm done. I never picked it up again. More of like a disgust quick. Were you disgusted? Is there a Discord client that runs at Unreal Engine? I mean, not Discord itself. You could probably like use the API if you wanted to. I don't know. That is very far beyond my knowledge. Very, very far beyond my knowledge. I'm sure like someone could do it with API access. I mean, you can do that with like Twitch and stuff. So I'm sure if you have API access, you could do it. Well, one thing actually I am planning to do for the game is to have Twitch integration, because I want to set that up. I'm not sure yet, like what kind of integration, or like what kind of control Twitch would have in the game, but I want to set it up, so there is some. There we go. Neural map done. Oh, ads time.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Be nice to have developers access their Discord inside the game. That's not as... Most games don't have keyboard and mouse, like, typing. Like, that's a huge thing to implement. It's not like a... Oh, yeah, just have an entire program inside the program. Solutions. Thank you for the 25 bits. Ads, indeed. Why is it playing twice? Is it playing twice? I feel like I heard the sound twice. I don't know why it's going twice. It's fine. Better than none. But, okay. Odd. You can test. Thank you for the 10 more bits. This time I didn't do it? Why did I not do it? Is there... I don't think I have a minimum on that. I'm not sure. But while we wait for ads, I'm going to drain my insecticides. You know, I'm going to keep those bugs away. You've been watching Prime Time and your creative intentions keep going to business software? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I assume show. Yeah, I don't know Prime Time. But yeah, putting you're basically like, if you want to have Discord inside of another you're literally asking to put someone create a program inside of a program. That is not oh yeah, let me just drag it in and call it a day. That is literally how you have to create a program inside a program. that is considerably more complicated than just the original program. I mean, Discord is just a chat client. What do you mean? But people have different channels for different things. So now you need to introduce channels. You need to introduce being able to log in with 2FA. You need to introduce with so many things. And then you're going to have to... There's a privacy problem because now the company has your Discord information, and that's not going to fly. Like, there's the amount of problems that... that you're gonna have just from even attempting it is just mind-boggling high. So yeah, like there's a reason that's not a thing by default. Right, because if you're had to log in, I mean, hell, it's as insane as asking someone to log into, any secondary program on when you're already like using your program. It's like, why? Unless you need it for a specific reason, there should be no reason to do it. Absolutely not. Because you don't want to give like it's a security risk. This is why everyone just goes to Steam. Like, I don't use Steam Chat. And not every game has like just Steam Chat. Steam Chat is not in the game either. Steam Chat is separate. I've never spoken with anyone on Steam Chat, to be fair. I have no idea how the intricacies of it. But Steam Chat is not in the game. As in, the developer didn't put it in the game. Okay. There we go. There's our entire weapon attack. Let's bring it in. Attacks. Throw A. Boom. Yeah, people used it, and I'm just saying I don't use it. Yeah, I'm sure other people use it all the time. I was speaking purely for me. I can never speak from someone else's behalf. I can only speak on my own behalf. And for me, I've never used it. Anarchy Online. I was like an MMO. I assume by the name. Everyone uses it as a chat room. No one really played the game all that much. Yeah, but people use WoW also like a chat room sometimes. Just because it has a chat in it doesn't mean it's a chat room, right? People can make it a chat room. VR chat is not a chat room, but it can be. Depends what people use it for. Or rather, by the name, it is a chat room, but people use it for other things as well, right? It's just... It all depends. Okay, here we go. So we got this... Now we bring in the actual animation in here. There's our lovely lady. Okay, there we go. So we have the animations, and now we can throw that. So we need to give her a new weapon. So let's make this is going to be okay. I can just reuse this. Sorla. And now, so for Zorla, let's clear these out. So we need the range attack. Okay. And we also need to do the here. So on this frame, we have new notify. This is projectile attack. Boom. This is where it's thrown. Excellent. And I need a combo trigger in here. Okay. There we go. So now, can he not be elite, please? Just want to see the... So now, if we come here and get her attention, wait, is she using the right? I think she's using the melee ranged version. Hold on. We're looking for her, not blackboard, tree. It is ranged. What's the problem here? Why isn't she doing the animation? Invalid range attack. Hold on. Oh, did I not? I didn't give her the weapon. I did dumb. I didn't give her the weapon. It helps when I give her her own weapon. So now, there we go. Now she does the throwing animation. Okay. So, a couple of things we want to change on the AI stuff, but we'll do that later. That is fine. So, now we need to have her actually throw this weapon. Now, again, we have a few options. One of them is to throw the 3D weapon, and I kind of want to try throwing the 3D weapon. I want to see what happens if we bring in this actual weapon. There's a, hold on, there's a hotkey to select, Blender, hotkey, select, connected faces. I thought it was E, Alt left mouse button. No. There's a hotkey to just select linked. Control L, that's what we want. Okay. Can we easily invert this though? Let's find out in a second if I can just easily invert this selection or not. I think I would test that before I finished selecting it all, but no, I didn't. Okay. Wireframe. Uh, can I? Is there a? Invert selection. Aha! Control I. So what is going on here? Ah, it didn't select the ones on the other side. Okay. Control I just does that for me. I have a few faces here missing. Let's see if I can just quickly grab them. Probably won't even notice them if they were missing, to be fair. But I might as well do a decent job here. Okay. So, goodbye to you. So now we need to come here. I need to can I just duplicate this? Separate it out. Oh, Alt P. Clear parent. Where'd he go? Ah, there it is. Okay. So I don't know why it's all the way there, but what we can do is now bring it here. And I bring it over. Okay, I need to cursor to world origin. I'm trying to remember all the hotkeys. Apply all transforms. Aha. Okay, so now we need to, I think, scale this thing down. Actually, let's see how big it is if we just export this full size, and then we'll go from there, because maybe it's the correct size and just Blender is the one making it smaller. Weapon. Selected objects only, please. Okay. Let's take a look. So here. Yep, I got it, Superman. All good now. I appreciate it and welcome in. Do not create material. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted to confirm. I thought it was going to be 100 times too big. Now we confirmed that it's 100 times too big. Yeah, I need it to be literally 100 times smaller. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because Blender by default is in meters, not centimeters. Okay. Can I export a GLTF of it? Did I say GLB? GLTF, please. Export. And now, here's what I want to know. How good is it about bringing in a GLTF file? Failed to import GLTF. Okay, he does not know how to import GLTFs. Fine. Re-import this. This should... Oh, not... I didn't... Give me back Blender. I didn't export the FBX. FBX. Overwrite it. Re-import. Excuse me? Okay. Oh. This is a Blender thing. It's I scaled it down, but now I have to apply the transformations, and then I think I have to export it. Is that the problem? Although I think I did that before without needing to apply the transformations and it was fine. We're good. There's the dagger of the correct size. Dear God. I actually might want to use the original textures. What are the original ones for this guy? I go to shading. Oh, dear God. Which ones were... Is it items? No. Head, arm, leg. I don't think it was these. It's not the webs. It's items. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So I need... this one. Morgosh items... We'll just recreate this one. So, just search items. Okay. We need the normal, I'll bypass the occlusion, and metallic roughness, and base color. Screw it, I'll grab it. I'll just create a very basic setup here. Technically, you should make this part of a master material setup, but I'm doing the quick and dirty way. It's all fine this early on. So what do we have here? Metallic roughness. Metallic roughness. See it? That is not the right texture. Okay. Oh, this is base color 4. I need these. My mistake. Yeah, let's bring these guys in. Kill these. These 3. This one. Make sure I'm getting, yeah. Okay, one more time. Let's hope it's these. Yeah, this is the normal map. You are metallic roughness. Base color. Okay. Where's the dagger? Which one is it? Hold on. Metallic roughness. Items. Items mortgage. Oh, this is the hold on. I need to look at the base color one. It's just base color items mortgage. Yeah, it has no 1, 2, or anything. Oh. I was supposed to grab this one, not this one. So I grabbed the correct roughness and the correct occlusion. The neural map is the same for all of them, I guess. Okay, this is the only difference. Aha! What? Why? Oh, there's the problem. What happened? What happened? Why is it like this? Guys, why is it like this? Yeah, so that's the right UVs. For it. I mean, I don't know why they're using these kind of UVs, dear God. Especially for this. Is this the right? Seems like the right one as well here. Yeah, it's the same one. So what happened? It's not this that's doing it. Okay. Maybe we go with the sprite method. That's their UVs. I didn't touch the UVs. That's their UVs.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
That's their UVs, as you can see here. Okay, well. Oh yeah, what's going on here? Wait. This is matching what I see. But how is it looking correct here? What is going on? Thank you for the 25 bits. Solutions. For 30 bits. That miscount? It is 30. I'm sorry. Should have looked at the log. Should have looked at the log instead. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is displaying correctly then. It is this. I can't import GLTF files. That is... yeah, this matches what I see. In terms of UVs. But this is fine. Is there a button here to, like... go to this image? Copy full data path? It's this one. Is the one we used. How the hell is this showing this correctly, by the way? But if I go to the UVs, which matches in Unreal, this clearly does not look like what we're saying. What trickery is this? Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. I think I know what it is. It's because here they've moved it and they've scaled it. That's what's happening. This node is what's happening. Just gonna take a screenshot of that, and I'm gonna adjust our Unreal UV, Unreal material for it. I bet that's the problem. So we need to multiply it. I don't know why the hell this is being done at all on their thing. But you know what, Cam? Let's pretend like that's completely normal. And then we need to negative 0.000372 and negative 0.00211. Would you look at that? It lines up. Why the hell is it? Why did they create a texture and then place the UVs in such a way that you had to do this? Why are the UVs just not lined up to the texture? This is terrible. There is so much wrong with this model. I agree. Holy crap. Well, that explains that. Well, that means, is these the same at least? Okay, these are the same. Okay, at least these are the same. So I can just take this and just plug it in. Dear God. Do not do this for your own models. Do not learn from this. This is a learning experience of what not to do. Please do not. When you create a texture, if you plan to reuse it for lots of other things, and maybe you're reusing it for other things, that's fine. But then you just move the UVs to the appropriate places so they line up, and then you reuse the texture. That's fine. Completely normal to do. But this kind of scaling and these tiny offsets, that should have been done on the UV side. Okay, but you know, there's our dagger. Bring it in so you can see it here. Is it even correct? Hold on, is it even correct? It's oh, it's upside down, first of all. Okay, the eyes line up. That looks off. No, that's off. Did I get the... Pretty sure I got the values correct. Oh, you know what it is? Probably. It's off because of this. Yeah. No normal map. That's what's ruining it. It's the normal map. We don't need it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Honestly, I'll kill the ambient inclusion map as well. Don't want it. Don't need it. Okay, there we go. Pretty good. Watch out, we do all this on purpose so no one uses these models to make a better game. Well, then here's the thing. It's not like they made these models to release to the public. They made these models to be used for a game, and then they scrapped the game. Again, it's been a long time since, so, you know, maybe they've probably learned since then. But considering how many, it's not like Unreal 4 was their first engine. Unreal 4 was their fourth engine. So they should have experience with this. What's the poly count on it? On this dagger specific, I can tell you on the poly count on the dagger. I can just pull it up here. 3,300 triangles on this dagger. Most of it is this, to be fair. This is the majority of the tries. So it's fine. In terms of try count, this is fine. So that I don't have a, you know, complaint with. But yeah. It's the texturing and the material that I have a problem with. And there are like 18 materials for this character. Okay, but we have the dagger now. Dear God, we have the dagger. So now we can actually use this as a projectile. Don't do this. Let's go projectile. Dagger. So I'm going to remove this particle system. I'm going to add a static mesh. I'm going to make this smaller and fit this. Reduce the speed. I don't want to make this too small. Something like that of our hitbox. It can stay this way. I'll have it spin. And it's going to need to spin in Y. Okay. So, yeah, here it's going to have this, and let's have just on tick set actor set relative rotation. Split. So this is -90. And this I need to get rotation. Actually, I just listen. Per second, I wanted to do a 360. So add and then a multiply here. So I want to get 360 times delta time. I believe that should get us spinning a full rotation every second without being tied to frame rate. Okay. Then we also need to do so impact effect. Done. No impact sound. Okay, this is fine. So now we can go to you. Here's the projectile attack. I think I'm just calling it just spawning it. Let me just check I'm not doing anything fancy with the other ones to make sure it's all consistent. Yeah, just execute projectile attack from the abilities. Okay. Execute projectile attack. With projectile attack being the one we just created. I'll go back. Oh, I'm just going here. You. Okay. So now, let me remove that dagger from the level. So now, if we come here, he now throws a dagger at us. Okay. Few things. We want her. Do we want the dagger to be faster? We don't want the dagger to be too... Actually, no, the speed-wise, I think it's fine. Now, that actually works pretty well. That works pretty well. Also... Where is your weapon, real quick? We need to check your change your values. You're 6525. Sprite offset 65. Enemy, okay, damage 10. Oh, but we currently have, if I go to your weapon, we have damage set to 20. So if I set this to 0, it'll do it based off the weapon, I believe. I can't see. Is that the way? Yep, 10 damage. Perfect. I like it. I think that works pretty well. So we also want her to do like an AoE spell. Or here's the question. Well, actually, no. We want to give her 2 different attacks. Yeah, I think 2 attacks or 2 different attacks per like enemy is good. She obviously AI wise needs to be further away from us. She shouldn't be running up to us that close to throw the dagger. Okay, let's go and create another animation. And this is going to be, and we'll do like the summoning or the circle underneath our feet kind of thing. And I think I have I have one in mind to do that. Let's go over to Blender. Not saving this madness. Is there a way to... does Blender show... Try count? There's probably a way to show... Hold on, how do you show... Blender show triangle count? It is not you. Things have moved. And 4 things have moved. Mine doesn't look like this. Little drop down menu on top. Yeah, which one? found these. I don't see a statistics thing. Oh, there's statistics. There we go. So 87,000 triangles on this character, because you guys were asking. And again, like geometry wise, like it's fine. This is perfectly good. There's no I have no like problems with this. Like I could see the edge flows. If it was quads, it's all fine. The face obviously has the most detail, which is always how it should be. So yeah, in terms of like the modeling part, like I have no complaints here. It's all fine. It's just their material and texture stuff. But I'm sure by now it's all, you know, changed and good. So, okay. Let's move all this. Okay, so we want a new animation, and I have one that I have in mind. It's not the throw, it's not the cast, it's the abilities. I don't remember which one it is. Let's find out. Nope, not this one. This one. This is a really long one, though. 242. So while she's doing this, like things are spawning under you. Now I want her to do it a little bit faster. And maybe we just do like up to like, let's say here. Problem, right, is it ends so abruptly. If I don't have it continue on. But it also ends abruptly here with her being backwards. So the question, I guess, is how long do we want it to go on? So the whole thing is 250 frames. $250 frames divided by 30 is 8.3 seconds. We don't want an attack to last 8.3 seconds. Oh, Super 3D Crafts, welcome in. If we did every third frame, so we made the entire animation just faster, it would be like, instead of divided by 30, it'd be like divided by 45. It would be 5.5 seconds. The question is, I think at 50% extra speed, this would still be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully at 50% faster, this would still be fine. That's the hope. And then at like 5.5 seconds, I can work with that. That's like, you know, and the idea is if you hit and interrupt her, obviously she'll stop playing the animation and, you know, all that good stuff. Welcome in, holy crap, welcome. Don't say hi and ask how did the interview go? It went really well. I'm still waiting to get the invitation for the second interview, though. So, you know, they said like in a week or two. but you know, that's always nerve-wracking. But it went well. It went really well. At least they said so. Unless they lied to me, or unless someone else did even better. You know, hopefully there's gonna be a second interview. We'll see. But enjoy the park. Okay, let's get our actually outfitted. Oh, look at she's save as. So this is I think this is ability E that we just pulled in. You guys remember if this is ability E? I think this is ability E. If it's not, let me know. Okay, but let's do once again. Set up the skin. Now, the first few are always easy. The ones after that are pain in the butt. Okay. Dreadlocks. Easy peasy. Okay, are these the items now? Okay, item 1. Then we have body 2. Feathers. Can ignore the mouth. Items 3 and items 4. There you go. See, no documentation needed. We're good. Okay, so now does she fit? Just barely fits. Is that the highest? Just barely fits. Hallelujah. Do we need the width? Do we need the width? Let's find out. Ooh, yes, we do. We definitely need the width because of this. That is very far out. Okay, so we definitely need the width. Yeah, and just barely all in range. Ooh, nice. That means we don't have to make it any bigger. Good. This is gonna be a long render. Oh, I don't want to do a long render, but we're gonna have to do a long render. Okay. So this is abilities and ability E. Okay. go. At least we checked everything. We did check everything, so at what was it, 242 frames long, every third frame, 80 frames total. And that means the entire sequence is gonna be 640 frames. Dear God. 80 times 128 is a 10K wide image. What, like, in an ideal world, and I don't know how you, well, in an ideal world, you just need to go in and like manually like crop things, because here, I mean, here's a little math / story time while all this is doing, because it's gonna take a while. So when you because this is a 3D character, right, let's say you have a 3D character, right? The 3D character waits for ads, and then he tells everyone about. Okay, well, while ads are going, I'm just gonna enjoy some more insecticides. Thank you so much for the 30 more bit solutions. Yeah, I don't know. It plays twice, but you know, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Also, that I haven't there's a, those of you on YouTube, I think you can hear that as well, right? That sound. Can you hear a sound? Like all, or does it not go through on YouTube? Because I have the effect only on the Twitch side. Good choice. You didn't call me before, but I stuck killing zombies. Good choice on what part exactly? You don't hear the song? Okay, cool. So that means Twitch notification sounds only you hear on Twitch and you see only on Twitch, and YouTube notification sounds then you only appear on YouTube. In that case. Oh, good choice for drink of the day. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure if you were referring to my animations or something. Okay, ads are done. So, right, you have a 3D character. Oh, so you can hear the, okay, you can hear the don, that's what I was referring to, the tip sound, the donation sound. Yeah. Okay, so you do hear it, then you just don't see it. Okay. Good to know. Because the idea was to have it only appear and be heard by whoever was doing it on that platform. Twitch is only Twitch, YouTube only YouTube. Otherwise, it'll be a mess. Okay, good to know. But, so, to explain the 3D scaling, right? So you have a character, it's in 3D, so that means a single pixel can be this small, or it could be this big. Or you can have this whole thing be 3 pixels tall. Or you can have this whole thing be, you know, 100 pixels tall. So when you're like, okay, well, this guy reaches like his hand, like he reaches up, and oh crap, the actual border of this is right here. So it's getting cut off. Well, you can't just increase the resolution of this. So if I just, let's say this is a 64 by 64 image. If I just don't change anything and I just render this at 128 by 128, right? That means that all the pixels that were a certain size are now taking half the size in this direction and in this direction. So they're actually a quarter of size. So effectively, you gotta raise, like, zoom out the exact amount that you increase the resolution by. That's why I'm keeping it in powers of 2 right now, because it's just very easy math. Because if I wanted to increase the resolution, I go from 64 to 64 to 128 by 128, or I can just modify only one of these, of course. And then in the orthographic view, there's the scale of it, and I believe it's 2.2 is what I have it at for 64 by 64. So if I wanted to go to 128 by 128, I would go 4 by 4 or 8 by 8. I don't remember what it is. So just double this, and this would, and then double this, and this results in every single pixel being the same size, whether it's actually the original version or the other one. But because I've zoomed out and changed the resolution, that effectively has moved my the top much further up, so I can fit room in here. And the other thing is, the width is the other big one, right? Because if I am, if instead of going like up here, my arm reaches out left, and let's say, the border was like, this was the canvas. It's great. The arm reaches all the way here with a weapon, but like you have all this empty space. But I can't remove this empty space because the way it is, or the way it's set up, is he will eventually turn around. So at a certain view, he will look this way, and then it'll be in this direction. And then this side will be empty. Right? And so it's like, okay, well, then remove this side. Well, I'm also making it so he's always in the perfect center of this thing. So, like, he is in the dead center always. That's how I have the camera set up. So that way, I can just say, and his feet touch, like, the very bottom. He's actually at the bottom, right? Touching. So, because he's at the center, I can just say, okay, in Unreal, I want the pivot point of this thing to be just in the bottom center, and I'm done. And it's set up. If I remove this extra space, I can no longer just say bottom center. I now need to go in and modify the pivot manually and make sure it lines up on every single frame. And that's a bigger pain in the butt, because I can't just... I can't just do that easily. So, well, you can do it. It's a very manual process. I don't know a way of doing it otherwise. So, really all you're saving on, by the way, in all of this is just texture resolution. That's it. So instead of like loading in, let's say a 128 by 128, let's say here's arm reaches only here, I could go in and just put a stop it then here, right? I can save on all this room, save the pixels here, and same thing up here. If he's only coming here, I can remove this. But then I need to make sure that I do the proper math on converting this and converting this, because if it doesn't line up, it ain't gonna match. It needs to match. So that's the breakdown information on how I'm computing this. I don't know if you guys cared, but I find it interesting because when you're dealing with pixels, it's like, okay, I'll just increase the resolution and just fit whatever you need, and you can crop it. You can't do that when you're going from 3D to 2D, because pixel size can vary. It's not static, so you gotta account for it. Technically, it's relatively easy to account for it, but if you're just keeping things in power of 2s. It's still going, by the way. We're over halfway. We're like 2/3 done with that story. with that little demonstration, you know. Nice, your head hurts. You know, even a good rub, you know, just you'll feel better. Get yourself one of those head massagers. Wait, can I, so can I find, yeah, one of, it's, this thing. I don't know if you guys ever seen this thing. You put it on your head and it just like massages your head. I feel like it more like just scratches your head. And there's some that people have made to look more like like a freaking spider, I think, which is extra funny. Yeah, it's this. You just put it on top and just goes, you know, it's like a back scratcher, but for your head. Yeah, get one of those. Maybe it'll help. Head massager. Or 580, I think, less than 100 to go, if I recall correctly. I think it was like 640. This is the long one. The normal map will always be considerably faster, so we'll be. It's almost done, and not thankfully, hopefully, we don't have to redo this. We shouldn't need to. We did the math. We checked everything. It should be fine. Oh dear God, it is really heating up in my room. Yeah, my AC is at full blast and cannot keep up anymore. Freaking summer already. It's not even like the hottest days. I don't like summer. Because if my AC could keep up, I wouldn't care. But my AC can't keep up. It's not designed for it for some reason. And it's this thing's fault. This thing right here. Not the display. It's the light. It's the sun. This horrible thing called the sun. It's all its fault. I need a an emote that just has the sun and a no sign over it. I just like a. Yeah, hold on. F to C. It's 24 in my room. Thank you very much. Okay, it's 24. I like the temperature I prefer is like 19. I like it below 20. I've always liked it below 20. Here was 31 Celsius a few days ago. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's 31. Yeah, during the summer last year, it got that hot here. It was miserable. And inside, like in my room, it was not that much better. Like especially like around this time when the sun is like, as you see, I think it's getting brighter. I felt the light increase. It's getting brighter. Oh, was it 700? I thought it was 600 something. Tropical country, baby. This is not a tropical country. This is just what happens when you have your windows facing northwest, the direction of the sun, or at least basically towards west. It's not because it's at an angle for me, so it's any direction towards west-ish results in this. So yeah, my windows that I look out faces northwest. Oh, you're talking about your well, okay. But you knew what you were getting into. Okay, maybe not. If you were always there since birth, you didn't know what you were getting into. To be fair, that's just you were forced into that. Yeah, I don't like the heat. It has a very unstable climate. Does that mean you have winter? Do you have, okay, let's put it this way. Do you have snow then? When you feel unstable, like, is it only unstable in the heat department, or is it also unstable in the snow department? So you go from 36 to 20 in a week? Yeah. Jeez. I think you, I think it was you were telling me you haven't seen snow? I mean, I'm misremembering who it was. So I don't think you... It's still going. Oh, this is only east. Oh, jeez. Did I miscalculate how many frames I need to do? Yeah, okay, so I did remember that it was you that said you haven't seen snow. Okay, see, I remembered. I wasn't 100% sure. Like, my memory for stuff like that is very bad. Like, you could tell me something, and you have to tell me like 10 times, and then I'll maybe remember it. Not because, you know, I'm trying to be a dick. It's just I have a bad time remembering. Hello, Zero Fox One. Welcome in. Good morning to you. It is very much the evening here, which you can't tell by the bright sun in my room. But this is with curtains closed. I'm actually gonna take a... I'm not gonna take a picture. Not for you guys. I'm not doxing myself. But I might send this to my landlord and be like, hey, we probably can't replace the blinds, can we? I think it's one of those things that's part of the right, the apartment complex. Yeah, I'm not sending it to you guys. I'm sending that to my landlord. I just want to... You can't see anything out of this view except like sky and the side of and like a blurry side of some kind of building. But you know, people like Rainbolt exist online, and you know, give him 3 pixels and he'll find your exact address. So I am about to try that. For those of you who don't know, Rainbolt is a god of GeoGuessr, basically. That's a Canadian sun. Yeah, seriously, that's how you determine. Okay, I can't see the sun, but the way that it goes through this fabric, I know this fabric. The way it goes through it, I can pinpoint the time of day. That's he'll find you. I started the PC tutorial 2 hours ago. Nice. Hopefully, it's treating you well. Welcome, welcome. Ah, it finished. Oh, it's finished. Okay. Now we can do the normal map, which is considerably faster. Go. How many? 968. I think I remembered 698 or something. And that's why it didn't line up. Okay. Rename. Ability E. Yep. Apply. It seems like the party's on YouTube. Yeah, there's on YouTube we have Gaguts, and now Zero Fox 1 has joined. If you call that a party, then yes. Then yes indeed. Oh, and the normal map is done. See how much faster the normal map is. Okay. So stuck on part 1 with a building for the wall offsets at the very end. There's a improvement on that in part 2 for the wall offset. Welcome to YouTube's Illusions. Oh, did I not change it back? Didn't. I said this. I didn't. I set this back. Oh, silly me. Okay. There we go. Okay. A sprite now. Now we gotta deal with this entire thing. There's gonna center the pivot point for the meshes, and it's good. Well, if you center the pivot point for the meshes, that means the values that I'm using and you're using are gonna be different. You can still do that, but in my case, the pivot points were right in the side, so I'm offsetting it to account to make it so it's in the pivot center. So like all those values are gonna be different for you, which is fine. You gotta adjust it for your values, and you're good. How long is this? 121 frames per. Great. That is a long. Long sequence. Long sequence. Okay. Thankfully, it's not, in resolution-wise, it's not that long, because otherwise it would be even worse, because then we need to pack this differently. Should be up, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's too many frames. But, you know, it's a 5.5-second animation, so, you know, what can you do? I think it's all going to go onto one image. So when it plays, no matter which one it's doing, it's still loading only one image, but yeah. Yeah, the one way to also save potentially on memory is to have all of these be separate images. And not be all in the same one. Look how long this is. Yeah, here's it all lines up, so I did everything correct. I have to scroll. just have to scroll for this. This is by far the most frames. I don't think it's the longest image. It's definitely not the longest or the largest image, but it's the most frames. Okay, that's one, and now we gotta do the neural map. And then we set up the ability. And then we do the ability. And that's gonna be fun and challenging. Right. Too far. Looks so. I do like the neural map look. Like, it kind of looks cool. And I think it looks cool because it looks like there's lighting when there's not. Okay. She's just pissing herself. No rage quit allowed? What are you referring to? Looked like she was pissing herself. I don't know why. I think the fabric is set up as cloth sim in Unreal, which is why it just sticks out, however, and doesn't actually follow like the how fabric should work once it's out of Unreal. But I cannot be bothered to animate it to fix it. Okay, 2 more. Okay. Last one. Yay. So that'd be fun and challenging? Yeah. But why would there be any kind of rage quit if it's fun and challenging? Fun and challenging is just that, fun. You don't rage quit when you're having fun. You rage quit after you're like not having fun for a while. And you're just sick and tired and angry. There we go. Okay. Let's bring into Unreal. Yeah, let's go. Zorla, we're gonna need attacks. Abilities. Ability E. It's kind of weird that I'm calling it ability E. I don't have any other ones, but I'm keeping it consistent. It's fine. Okay. Let's go to moment to import. How you guys doing? So now, once this is imported, Right, we're gonna need to have her play the animation. Then, when the animation is playing, she needs to start casting over time. But if or spawning something over time, and I'll tell you after the ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh god, it gets. Is the drag and drop functionality of Blender 4.2 finally working? I think I'm only in 4.1. I didn't even know 4.2 was out. I don't know what version I have. Solutions. Only had 5 left this time. That's okay. I appreciate the 5 bits. Oh, for 1? For FBX and stuff like that, it's they never got it working. It's only working for formats that I don't care about. It doesn't work for FBX. It doesn't work for OBJ. It was never on their list of things supported. Who is Jason and where is his dad? He went out. He went out to get some milk. He should be back soon. They promised? I mean, they say they're going to try to get all of them, but from what I remember seeing, 4.1 was only... It doesn't have FBX support yet, and it doesn't have OBJ support. So it's like, if it doesn't have the support for the 2 file formats I want the most, I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care about the rest. Hey, Cap, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Friday. Oh, did it finish? It finished importing. Okay, create flip books. Okay. Okay, we want bottom center. This will take a moment. Uh-huh. Yeah, hopefully, I'm surprised, Blender has so much, great stuff, great plugins and everything. The fact that they don't have, drag and drop is actually surprising. Because, the first thing I did when I opened Blender was I tried to drag something in. I was like, that doesn't work. That is, the most useful functionality of any 3D program, just being able to drag and drop things. I really want it. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I really miscalculated the size. It's 15K. So it's slightly below the maximum size they can be. 15K by 512. Technically, still within the size that Unreal allows. I could have packed it this way, into a square. But it's fine. It's within the size that Unreal allows, so it's fine. But yeah, that's a 7.5 megabyte file. Honestly, it's less. Yeah, it's smaller than smaller size than I thought it would be. That's actually pretty small. Pretty small. What game am I working on? I'm kind of working on my own game. It's a directional Binding of Isaac. Here, I'll show you. Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, Octopath Traveler, Hades, all inspired game. Yeah, so you start out with, you can get cards that give you different abilities. Like this one gives you hit all enemies in attacking range. And then you get to play around. Now I'm just gonna look, yeah, it's gonna be a roguelike. I'm just gonna, grab myself from my debug screen just a bunch of power-ups. for demonstration. So I'm going to do something real crazy. I'm going to do Air Blade, which makes my weapon a projectile. I'll get Life Steal so I don't... I'll get Greater Multi-Strike. And then I want to get... I want to get more faster. I want to get more damage. Oh, let's get some Orbiting Orbs. I want Homing. And I want Piercing. And I want to go crazy, and I want to do a Black Hole. So whenever my... And let's do Toxic Aura and Freezing Aspect. Whenever my projectiles hit something, it's going to be very dangerous. It's going to pull characters in, which includes me. So now we can have some real fun with this. Oh no, why is he floating all the way up? Okay, that's a bug that needs to be fixed. Okay, this is very dangerous. But it's so much fun. Okay, I need to... I know why that's happening. Them floating up. I need to set their... I need to set their velocity to 0. I'm going to make a note for myself. Set velocity to 0 on freeze. So basically the idea is you go through these levels like Binding of Isaac. You pick up some power-ups. There's an item room, and a boss at the end. And after you make it to the boss, there's the item room. You can see it over there. You can go ahead and fight the boss and then go to the next level. But the nice thing is because you can see that everything here is... You can see the map. If I have the doors unlocked... So, right, it says the doors are unlocked. I don't actually need to go through these doors if I don't want to. I can just jump right through it. And here's the boss room. Back here, boss. Boss killed. And now it'll load into the next one where I can get more abilities. Let's get some fire aspect. Now go to the next floor and do the same thing. I don't know why I started on the bottom though. It seems like some things got broken in this new version of Dungeon Architect. That's okay. Oh, I didn't open the door yet. There we go. Door's unlocked. Now continue on. I just really wanted to do the gravity, the pull-in gravity effect combined with a projectile ranged weapon because it's just funny. It's just a fun, right? It's you could do it with melee, and it makes sense. You pull enemies towards you when you have melee, but because it homes in on the enemies, now, it's just so silly. It's just so silly. I love it. Oh, there's the other boss. Oh, gotta be careful not to fall out of the map with this though. Oh, I need to kill a few more. More blood must be spilled. There we go. Hello, my good sir. Yeah, so these guys have different abilities. Right, he shoots projectiles, and he has a meteor crash that he does. If I let him, I don't want him to die just yet. Do your effect. Do your special. There it is. Those were significantly... Oh, you know what it is? Those were considerably faster. I think the position might be world-based. not local based. I'm gonna make a note of myself. That's because I think that's why they went much faster this time. Or Directhrax, meteors, start, offset, X. He with some skills like this. I mean, this is like my first game, so I'm learning as I go. It's great. Fly me to the moon. Let me play. Oh, let's not get a copyright struck. You know, that was too good of singing. Clearly. Scheme the doors is what? A bugger feature. I specifically made it so if let's just, you know, get orbiting orbs. So right now, the doors are unlocked. So I can just jump between rooms. I just go here. But now that the doors are closed because I spawned enemies, I can't jump back. I have to actually kill these guys, and when I kill enough guys and these doors become unlocked, I can just go wherever I want. Also, how am I? So see, I just I jumped through, and I technically just bypassed a whole area, and here's the boss room. I can go fight the boss already. So yeah, and I can go back now. See, you can go back because the rooms are cleared. And you can see on the map, on the mini map in the top right. But the problem, right, is this is great, but you also run the risk that if you don't do it correctly, and you do this, you could just fall down and die, or fall out of the map and die, and then that's it. So it's a very much a go wherever you want, you know, assuming the doors are and the area is unlocked. But be careful. You can get to some cool places, but also some some bad places. And I love the homing airblade with the specifically with the mini black hole effect. I love that's so funny. I love it. Okay, but we were doing the this. Let's check this out. Did I render every third frame? I rendered every second frame. That's why it was more frames than I thought. I didn't say it to be every third frame. I'm gonna just set it up. Just this is like an over 8.5 second animation right now instead of 5.5 second animation. I set this to be 3 frames. I'm not gonna render it right now. Actually, I can. You know what? I will start the render right now. And what I'll do is just start building the actual ability in Unreal at the same time. It's fine. That explains why there's so many more frames than I was like, well, it shouldn't be that many frames. Did I miscalculate that badly? And that's why. That's why there's more frames. Yep. Okay, well, that's rendering. We can just work with, you know, what we got. So, do I put this on? Put this on her, probably. Actually, I want it to be. I might want this to be on other enemies as well. So I will make this an AI task, I think. What would you call an attack that's like does the AoE circles and follows you? I mean, it's like an AoE. It's an AoE spell. What would you describe those spells as? That's a hard one. I guess circle AoE circle spell for now. I don't know what I would call it, but let's go with that. Go for, but I want this one to be a generic, like this setup is going to be generic. Actually, wait, I have the, don't have the special. Okay, hold on. I might do this. Use the special attack instead. Okay, hold on. What's the special attack? Okay, I have this is put in here. Okay, so I need to modify things to have the special attack. And then it goes through here. Okay. So what I need is weapon interfaces. Actually, I can put this in the base. I could probably put it in the base, and then that way, because everyone's probably going to have a special attack. So, you know what? I'm going to put it in the base weapon. Special attack item. Hold on. It's a paper CD item sequence. It's under special. Exposed. Unreal looks well unreal with the level of detail you can get into without code. Yeah, this entire thing is made without C++. I'm only just starting to learn C++. Slowly but surely. I am very much an artist first, and then who became a technical artist instead of a programmer who became a more technical artist. No way this game is casual? What do you mean? What C++ have I learned today? Here, I'll tell you what I learned today. I learned how to return... Well, okay. I don't know about learned. I'm still trying to wrap my head around C++ variables and being used inside of functions to, like, you can output variables inside of from functions, which makes sense, but the way you can input variables into functions, the syntax is very mind-boggling. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. It's like here it's like very visual. Oh, you want to plug something in, plug it in, done. Okay, that makes sense. Want a new input, you make a new input. In C++, it's like, I don't understand the syntax. Casualism being built not for profit. I mean, I plan to make this game for profit eventually. So, in that regard, so then no, it's not casual. I do hope to release it on Steam or something eventually whenever it's done. You have no idea what I meant? Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. If I just put a Visual Studio Code, will it pull up the... Ah, this. Here we go. So... Right, so this... Right, you can do returns and all that. That makes sense. This is just what it returns. And this is the type it returns. But this is the input. Like, this whole setup, this confuses me still. Like, the fact that, like, I don't understand, why do I need to have this here and here if it's the same thing? What's the point? Like, you already know what it's there. The only thing I'm adding here is this, and otherwise it's pretty much exactly the same. So why do I have to do it twice? I don't know, but whatever. But this is the part that confuses me. Because this is the input, but then you have to input it here, but sometimes you want to input from an input, and then because I'm visual and I can't see it visually, it's all through text. It's yeah. Anyway, that's my little rant. Okay, so we have special attack atom, so that means if we go to you, there's a special attack atom. Can extract out to some inherited class. I'm not even sure what that means. Have a good one, Zero Fox 1. Thanks for stopping by. Sun is rising here? The sun is finally setting here. Yeah, take care. Have a good day. That's now just starting for you. Okay, so we now have this here. I don't have... Need to actually get AoE circle or circle AoE. Sure. Plug all of these in. Okay, there we go. So that's now good. Does anybody know why, but you don't want to confuse me? Even though you love to spread misinformation, you'll abstain this time? Thank you. Don't tell me misinformation about programming, 'cause, like, I understand it. Like, if I had to write down how it works, I could write down how it works. But because I can't visualize it, like when you have inputs and inputs and inputs, it becomes okay. And also, yeah, the asterisk versus the end symbol, because the pointers versus the references, I still don't fully understand the difference. It's so much easier in blueprints. So much easier in blueprints. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. I can close You for now. Get here. We set that up. And now, okay, here. Special attack atom. I'm just gonna convert to validate get. If it's valid, then we're using it. If it's not valid, we just return. We do this. We just return this. I should check if it's valid here. So I will just plug this in here. And yeah, let's do a converted validate get here. So if it's valid, then we're doing this. If it's not valid, we're just finishing execute. There you go. All this. Okay. Welcome to the Twitch side. Also, I think you mistyped the emote. Or do I not have a... Oh, I don't have KEKW. Never mind. I just don't have KEKW. I'm a lull guy. I'm not a KEKW guy. So I don't have KEKW as an emote. You went there because of the emotions? You got baited? I never specifically said I have KEKW. That's on you. That's on you. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that this guy still does his special attack just fine. He should. He's gonna run around for like 20 seconds and then he'll be fine. There we go. Okay, he does the attack. Okay, great. Emotions? Emotes. You received it already. Oh. You went there. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought you're like, maybe you're feeling angry and you want to express yourself, or like you found something really funny but you want to express yourself, so you went there. But okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of emotes. If you have BTTV and you have 7TV, you'll see a lot of emotes. Just KEKW isn't one of them. Sorry. I can add it. I can add, if you want KEKW, I can add KEKW. Actually, I can add it to BTTV and then it'll be available also on YouTube. Assuming you have the BTTV extension. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, hold on. Bam. Added to the channel. So, however long it takes for it to sync, you should have KEKW on both Twitch and YouTube because I added to BTTV. So I don't know how long it takes to sync, but it should be there now. Also, I just realized, did you type KEKW like just manually? Because I always type colon and then start typing and then I select the emote. I never just type the word. Well, ads.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
That's time. That's time. And then we do always manually, you're old school? Oh man. Yeah, I always do the colon and pick the one I want. Yeah. Maybe I'm the old school one, as in never got hip with the kids and writing it out. But I use emotes so infrequently, to be fair. Like I'll write things just very rarely in chats, unless like I feel like it's if it's a small streamer, and then like it's like I get engaged, then yeah, I'll sometimes chat. But I watch mostly large streamers, so I don't write anything in those chats. You write KEKW on other platforms that don't even have those emotes? You write KEKW on what's up? I think Twitch has corrupted your brain, my goodness. Which is then extra surprising that you are on YouTube and not on Twitch all the time. Considering how much you then use emotes, how is it that how are you on YouTube always? I mean, hey, if it's more convenient, that's all that matters, but yeah. I would have guessed that, yeah, you'd be on Twitch. Okay. Ads done. Let's go back here. So, I need to have her do this this ability. So, let's create a new behavior tree. This is going to be arranged with special. Count. Then we'll modify it. Yeah, the rewind feature on YouTube I absolutely love. And the ability to just pause on YouTube is like, if you're a lurker, I think YouTube is just by far superior because you can just pause and just then skip through, like, because if you're not like interacting with like actually typing in chat real time, then yeah, it's so much nicer. You only watch my live stream? Well, I appreciate it. I feel so special. So I need special attack. With a cooldown 10 seconds. Okay, so what we need to see now is that she plays the animation. Oh. I forgot the thing as always. Special attack. This needs attack target. I always forget to set that. Okay, after 10 seconds, should do this. Because for some reason, the first time it enters that, it fails. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So about the timing, this time allows you to watch when your day is almost over, so you decompress and you learn a bit about Unreal. I'll appreciate it. You support me? I appreciate it. It means a lot. Oh my gosh, she's peeing again. She's not peeing. So let's see it. It looks so silly with it sticking out. It looks so wrong. It looks so wrong. Whatever. I'm not fixing it. Doesn't matter. It's for now. It's fine. You can hear it. Look, I'm not gonna say it, but I will. It is brown. Are you sure she's peeing? I had to say it. I'm sorry. I had to. Okay. So she has a special attack. Oh my god, it's already 8:40. Jeez. Oh, and this finished. Let me do the normal map. So maybe we'll fix this. Okay, so we'll actually get this fixed right now. I didn't want to bring it up. If you're gonna be, you know, saying she's peeing, I mean, I felt like I had to. I felt like I had to. Just compelled. Okay, so I gotta do this again. Oh, I need to rename these. What? Why is there two? What? Rename. Why do they have a 2 here? That was weird. Okay. Hey Ray, welcome in. Just found the channel today. Well, thank you. Yeah, well, yeah, PCG coverage is just rare in general. Yeah, because just it's very new, and just not a lot of people like fully know a lot about it, myself included. I feel. But you know, we all got to learn together. And so whenever I, figure something out, like for example, for the Sunday's video, I'm going to be showing people how to take their automatic landscape materials or auto materials, or like, they're painted landscapes, and well, make them the masks for PCG Biomes very easily with just a few clicks once it's set up. So, lots of good stuff. And then I need to start looking into some other stuff. I need to figure out what the real-time stuff is for still PCG Biomes. I think that's on my next to-do. Probably. Just to figure out what the hell it is and how it works. Okay. Awesome. So then I just export and overwrite these. This might break things because it's not the same number of frames in Unreal. This might not work great. We will see. That fabric looks ridiculous. Looks just as ridiculous in the normal as it does in the color. Zola has incontinence issues. I don't know if that's a word I don't know, or you mistyped a word. Because it's very possible I just don't know that word. I did not model the character at all. This is a Paragon character from Epic. So because this is all like prototyping and things of that nature, I haven't created any like, characters myself. All the characters are okay. I messed up big time. What happened? Oh, it's not that I messed up big time. It's just... Okay. So... Okay, I see. So, for some reason... These guys... Can I move these? Can I move these? Further right, come on. Load the further right, further right. Yep. Can I cut them? Can I copy them? Okay. Paste them? Aha, okay. Delete. Okay. Now we good? And what happened? Why am I down a frame in this one? I'm just gonna make this easier, man. Darn it. I don't know what happened with the renaming process, but this is just gonna be easier. Just quickly re-render this. Thankfully, the normal map is very quick to re-render, so just re-render it, and we'll be good. It's a word you Googled it? Now hold on. Did you Google it before you said it, or did you Google it after you said it just to make sure it's a word? What's the streaming schedule? Currently Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to like 9 something Pacific. Like somewhere between 9 and 9:30 I wrap up, depending on like what's going on. Saturdays I don't stream because that's my day when I do the recording and the editing for Sunday's YouTube video. And Sunday is up in the air usually, depends on like what I'm doing that day. I would say like 90% of the time I do stream Sunday, usually around the same time, 6 p.m. Same as the weekdays. Last week I didn't do it because I was taking care of some stuff. Good now? Okay, this does not say 2 anymore. See, that 2, whatever that was from, is what threw it off. Okay. It's a common word in your language to assume that was the same in English and typed it. After you ask, you checked on Google. Ah, okay. What does it mean? Because you confirmed that it's a word. What does it mean? Because I don't know the word. So it's great that it's actually a word, but I have no idea what it is. Lack of voluntary control over urination or defecation. I now understand why I don't know this word. I've never had a reason to look up this word. It does not come up in regular day-to-day vocabulary for me. Very. Surprise, surprise, huh? I know. No, I'm not familiar with the term urinary incontinence. No. That is not something that has ever come up before. Thankfully, I don't have this problem, so I've never had it come up before. It's usually when people pee themselves. I assume that it's something like either babies or senior citizens have. That's why there's adult diapers. I assume that's what that's for. Okay, it's just, but yeah, I've never dealt with that. Close out of you, close out of you. Don't need this, don't need that anymore. Okay. Now, I don't know if I can just re-import this and it'll work. This is going to probably not work, but we'll try it. We're trying to do solo dev You know, very little C++ and a bit of blueprints. Lots of shader stuff. Yeah, that's where I started. I started knowing a lot of shader stuff because I love the material editor. Like, I don't know how to write like HLSL or you know, that programming stuff for shaders, but I can do like a bunch of stuff just with the basic stuff there that for what I need at least. Yeah, verbal diarrhea I know as well. But yeah, from there I just went to blueprints as the next logical step because I started to use blueprints more for materials, and then yeah, it all connected. Yeah, so this is this is not gonna work. Delete. Yep, delete. I'm just gonna delete the entire folder, honestly. I'm just gonna re-import it. It's just easier. Oh, why is it looking like this? You have a cat that likes to roughhouse with you? I mean, I think a lot of cats like to do that. I mean, they're like hunter predators. They like to roughhouse with a lot of people. Yeah, my parents' cats, like one of them, yeah, likes to play around, likes to bite and just jump around. Yeah, typical cat behavior, I think. Oh, the C++. I do not use. I failed to set up gas because my project wouldn't compile for whatever reason. But I learned now that there's like 20 steps you have to do to check some things to work. I don't use C++. And for a single player game, even with 100 unique abilities, I just create the functionality all with blueprints. Like, I don't need C++ at all. And gas is only needed because I guess it creates the baseline for you to create all this stuff. But otherwise, it's not really needed. Like, you could just create the blueprint parent like structure yourself. So far, I've not had anybody tell me that gas does anything that I cannot do with blueprints, and have done with blueprints. I've asked multiple times, many people, different ones. The conclusion we all come to is I don't need it. So never cared. Until you can tell me that what gas does that I can't do in blueprints, and no one has been able to tell me anything that it can do that I can't do in blueprints, I'm like, okay, then I don't care. Simple as that. So yeah, no gas for me. Yeah, I was starting out. I was like, what if I tried setting this up just to see what the hell gas is all about? 4-minute tutorial, failed to compile the engine. So I'm like, okay, I'm done. Now I know that I started learning C++, like I need like an extra thing to be installed, and then I need to fix like a specific bug that's in the engine to even, it's like a whole thing. So I got using Python scripts to make generous scripts with, what's grok? I don't know what grok is. Yeah. Yay. Okay, so that's working now. So we should be good on this. So if we come here and let's go to here. I'll just do a little simple print string. Just confirm that it's triggering. We should see it when she does the ability anyway, but Twitter has a version. Oh, there you go. So triggered. Hello. So I didn't even know Twitter has one as well. Of course they do. Okay, sure. I will not call it X still. X is so stupid. I still call it Twitter. I don't care. Good for coding. Doesn't hallucinate as much as ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT to do my Blender code. Okay, guys, so have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your night. Yeah, this code in Blender that I used to render a directional in Python. Yeah, this was written thanks to ChatGPT 3.5. It took like an hour for me to get it to write me one that works without errors exactly how I want it. Like I knew what I had to ask and how to modify the ask, because I know programming concepts through blueprints, so I know how everything works. I know what you need to do. I just don't know the syntax. That's my problem. What's up with the piece of the enemy? That's called cloth sims don't export out of Unreal, and so the cloth is stiff, and so it looks very ridiculous. But I am not about to fix it because I can't be bothered. Maybe down the line it will be fixed, but for now it can stay there, and it's hilarious. I don't care. Makes a little thing that's supposed to flap around because this cloth is just stiff as a rock. And it's ridiculous. Here, you can see it in this direction too. There you go. Just it's wrong. It's funny. I'm keeping it for now. It's a prototype. Do not care. Yeah, massive schlong. Absolutely. But yeah, so now this works. We just need to set up the actual ability, but dear God, it actually took me considerably longer to set up everything else. But what we did do today, I can just still keep this here and do like 20-second cooldown, is now she does have the projectile attack. Yeah, so now she throws her dagger. So we're getting there. Right, the range on her needs to change. She shouldn't be that close when she throws it, but if she's trying to do the special because there was a cooldown. Yeah, it works. She does not have the death animation at all, so her animation just pauses for now. We still get her death animation and all that good stuff. Yay! I think it's cool. I like it. I like it. Okay, so as I mentioned, tomorrow is Saturday, which means I will not. Which means I will not be streaming tomorrow because I gotta record these things. You know, I can give you guys a little sneak preview though. I did it at the beginning of the stream. I can show you guys now as well. A little sneak preview for Sunday's video regarding the PCG biomes. It's very simple setup. But yeah. Here's the landscape, and if I just do this, here's the auto material. Here's the material. This is how you would have it. And then you just check a box and you get, it's not perfect, right? You still have like this. Like you still have like the in-between stuff. You could reuse it, but when you have the blend set up, between the biomes, it'll be fine. And you can then take this, but then you can see it here. Right, here's the actual mask. And the fact that it updates automatically should tell you everything you need to know how this is set up. If you want to, just go ahead and use it. But yeah, the video on how to have this work and then be able to be used with BCG biomes is coming Sunday. So look forward to that. But with that though, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll be back probably Sunday at 6 p.m. most likely Pacific, and we'll continue on with the actual like AoE ability of Zorla, our witch doctor spellcaster lady. Okay, guys, take care. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.